Good morning, everyone. So we have been joined by our Honorable Vice Chancellor, ma'am. So we welcome all the delegates. Dr. Sarmila, CEO YIM, has joined in the online mode. Ma'am, our Honorable Vice Chancellor, ma'am, has joined, and all the delegates from AIM and Indonesian University. So very good morning to one and all present here. I, on behalf of Amity University, Noida, extend a very warm welcome to our Honorable Founder President, sir, Honorable Chancellor, sir, respected Vice Chancellor, ma'am, respected Pro Vice Chancellor, sir, then all this team guests from Malaysian Innovation Foundation, Dr. Sarmila Mohammad Saleh, CEO AIM, Dr. Mohammad Latife Samsuddin, Vice President at AIM, Dr. Siti Sarah Samsul Bihari AIM under Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation, MOSTI, Dr. Jaleha Yazid, Associate Professor and Associate Dean from National University of Malaysia, Professor Dr. Marcus Diantro, Head of Research Institute and Community Engagement, and Dr. Puji Handiati, Vice Rector and Treasury and Human Resources from University Negeri Malang, Indonesia. So we welcome all our esteemed dignitaries, guests, and faculty members to this collaboration discussion on 29 July 2024. Now I request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Madam, to address our esteemed guest.
Very good morning, Dr. Sharmila Mohammad Saleh, Chief Executive Officer of Yayasan Inovasi Malaysia, Mr. Mohammad Latif Samsuddin, Vice President, Ms. Siti Sarah Samsul Brahari, Senior Executive YM under the Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation, Malaysia. As well, we have Dr. Jaleha Yazid, Dr. Marcus Danto, Head of Research Institute and Community Engagement, Indonesia, Professor Dr. Puji Handayati, Vice Rector on Treasury and Human Resources from Universitas Negeri Malang, Indonesia, all the members from Amity University. First of all, I extend very warm welcome to the delegation here at Amity University. Amity University is being a research and innovation driven university, focuses a lot on not only on research but at the same time entrepreneurship development. And the team who are sitting here focuses on innovation. I'm very happy to welcome the delegation here, and I'm sure that today, while you will be having the discussion with each other, you will explore the possibilities of collaborations in various areas and various domains. Amity University, other than hardcore medicine, we have all the disciplines, and where we are conducting the undergraduate programs, postgraduate programs, and the doctoral programs. At the same time, when we are providing the support to the student, we ensure that the students' aspirations are assessed. Accordingly, the necessary support is given to the students as per their aspirations. And because we find that 5 to 6 types of aspirations the students have. Some look for higher education after their first degree or the doctoral program after their master's degree, and some look for the corporate career. Some try to go back to their family businesses, but then there's sizable of number of students who also seek the institution support for starting their own ventures. So we have focus on the student startups, and accordingly, we have very strong ecosystem to support all the aspirations of the students, right from the corporate career to the higher education or the startup or family business support. Scientists, the researchers are big way involved in looking at the research innovation, so where the innovation can be translated into the patents, technologies, which can be transferred to the industry for the commercialization. Over 40 plus technologies have already been transferred to industry, and some of them are already are commercialized. So I'm looking at on this visit where the faculty and uh, the various deans who will be discussing their mutually collaborative opportunities and work together, which are the mutually beneficial to the both the universities. I'm again extremely thankful to Dr. Sharmila Muhammad Saleh ji, Chief Executive of the YIM. I know that you have been there for quite some time, waiting for others to come, and I'm very impressed how the Indonesia and Malaysia having the two countries, and we see the delegation of two countries sitting together and for discussion. I think that's what is the need of the world, that multi countries collaborate with each other, discuss with each other, and find the solution which are more sustainable to make this world a more sustainable, happy, and connected and collaborative. So I'm sure during this visit, lot many such issues and such opportunity will be discussed, deliberated, and which will have far-reaching impact on the societies, economies, and the world at large. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your insights. Now, I would request Dr. Sarmila, CEO, Yayasan University, Malaysia, to address us.
Thank you, Dr. Priyanka. A very good afternoon to Professor Dr. Bhavinder Shukla, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Amity University, to Dr. B.K. Murthy, Dean Translational Research and Entrepreneurship Development, Dr. Priyanka Singh herself, Professor Dr. Nutan Kaushik, Director General of Amity Food and Agriculture Foundation, Dr. Sujada Pandey, Director and Professor, Amity Innovation and Design Center, and not to forget our colleague from the National University of Malaysia, Dr. Zaleha Yazid, and then our dear friends from Indonesia, Universitas Malang. Even though I'm not even meet you physically, but we have your colleague here with us at CSIR SDI Conclave Conference. I should address us, YIM, as a bridging organization between many stakeholders, not only at the national level, but also international and ASEAN. So I believe after few meetings with Amity. Thanks again to Dr. Priyanka for inviting us and then make this also happen, even though my sincere apology cannot be there. Yeah. Then I hope that what YIM can bring to match with the industry, with the researchers, with the institution is a very match to what Amity is doing, and then will fulfill the all the stakeholders need for better world. So I should say the milestones of planning and implementation that we should see on the way forward. So I suppose that our team over there with Dr. Zaleha herself and also our dear friends from Universitas Malang, yeah, can do something on the part of planning and implementation. We also welcome you to Malaysia. We would like to host you, and then maybe UKM also, our national university also would like to host you in Malaysia. Thank you again. We shall meet, yeah, in near future. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So now I would invite Professor Dr. Nutan Kaushik, ma'am, Director General AFAF, for the presentation on Amity Education Group. Over to you, ma'am. Right click the right click the very good morning to all of you. Uh, on behalf of our Honorable Founder President, Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan, our Chancellor, Dr. Atul Chauhan, our Vice Chancellor, Ma'am, Dr. Balvinder Kush Shukla, it's my pleasure to introduce you to provide you some glimpses of about Amity University. Though it's an ocean, but we would like to give you some few drops of this ocean to show you through this brief presentation which I have brought to you. First of all, we would like to welcome the distinguished delegation from Yangwan Innovation Malaysia, as well as the delegation from Indonesia. Welcome to Amity University. He is our honorable founder president, Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan, and he was an entrepreneur in Germany, and then he came back to India with the belief that when God pushes somebody, inspires somebody, and leads somebody, no power in the world can stop such person. With this belief, he has his passion that to make the India superpower, knowledge superpower by 2030. And with this belief and with this conviction, we all are working dedicatedly to fulfill this vision. And these are two our young dynamic two chancellors, Dr. Atul Chauhan, who is the chancellor of Amity University, Uttar Pradesh, Noida. And he believes that we are creating center of thoughts leadership across the world, where faculty, scientists, and brilliant students can explore and expand the frontiers of knowledge. And this is a conviction that we are spread, like we have the 17 campuses abroad, which I will be telling you later. And then Dr. Aseem Chauhan is also chancellor of Amity and CEO of Capital Ventures, chancellor Amity University, Manesar, and he believes that our endeavor is to nurture holistic world citizens who are driven by human values and equipped to excel on a global stage. So it's not only the knowledge, but also the human values coupled with the human knowledge, coupled with the human values will create the good human beings who can change this world.
And these are we have 12 universities across India, and these are different campuses, and each campus has a unique building. So you can go to Delhi, where you are sitting is the Delhi, one is here, and then we have this Gurgaon, Manesar, Greater Noida, then Mumbai, Lucknow, Jaipur, Gwalior, Raipur, Kolkata, Ranchi, Patna, Mohali, and Bangalore. And I've been told that we have recently also launched a university in Hyderabad. These are our campuses abroad. So we have two campuses in Singapore, MIT Mauritius, MIT New York, and then Nairobi, Tashkent. Tashkent, we have full-fledged offshore campus of this campus of MIT University Noida only, and then London and Dubai. And
The
we
Indian
have
Intellectual Property Office of the Government of India has conferred the
we have filed the
National
highest number
Intellectual
of
Property
patents for
Award
which we have been awarded.
2020
We're
on
given the
Amity
award by the
University
Ministry of
for Top Indian Academic Institution for Patents and Commercialization, a reflection of Amity's commitment to research and innovation.
So our honorable founder president, he's received this award from the government of India for filing the highest number of patent and for doing the number one university in contributing towards the innovation. And these are some other awards which we have MIT has won in the field of for intellectual property, for creating the intellectual property at MIT University. And then coming to this academic programs, we offer UG, PG programs in across more than 100 disciplines. So you name the discipline and we have these programs. So since the time is short, I'm not giving the details of this one. This is just to give the glimpse the enormity of this our institution. So we have 2 lakh more than 2 lakh brilliant students, 10,000 faculty and scientists, 12 universities. You have seen the campuses, and then 150 plus institutions. And these institutions are offering this more than 100 courses. And then 28 schools and preschools. We are not only in the higher education, we are also into preschools, nursery, and so we cater right from the child birth up to the higher education. So this is the philosophy. With this philosophy, this MIT institution is working under the leadership of our founder president. Then global higher education campuses, and then we have the global school campuses also. 10 million square feet of buildings, 7 lakh alumni across the world, 300 plus future focus program. So we are not only offering the program, but future plus focus program where we see this like the 60 disciplines, including molecular medicine, stem cell research, click chemistry. We are the only university who offer this program. You might not have heard this program. And then stem cell research, neurophysiology, neuroscience, geoinformatics, remote sensing, and so on. And then these are the coming to the research ecosystem, because as ma'am have said, MIT is an innovation driven university. So to derive that innovation, we have created an ecosystem over here, and this is we have IPR protection cell. So it starts with the IPR protection cell, then Directorate of Innovation and Technology Transfer. So once the IPR is there and technology is there, we also work for the transfer of that technology so that society at large is benefited by that transfer. Then we have MIT Technology Enabling Center. Suppose we have some technology which has a TRL level 2, 3, 4 different TRL levels, and they need the commercialization. They need to be brought up to the higher TRL level. So to bring them into higher TRL level, we have this Technology Enabling Center supported by Department of Science and Technology, Government of India. And then MIT Center for Entrepreneurship Development, we are the colleagues are sitting here. So they build up the innovations, entrepreneurship among the students. We give them the support through the incubation center. Then ECDC, MIT University eCell. So we also offer the E programs. Then how this whole system, innovation system brings up, we have the intellectual capital is a key for this, for bringing any innovation. So we have at higher levels, we have the very senior officials who are served in different institutions, and we have brought them here, and they are the one who are hand holding the younger generation. So we have Ramalinga Swami Fellows. So we have the highest number of Ramalinga Swami Fellow who has the experience working abroad for more than 10 years, 15 years. They have been brought back to the institutions so that they can serve the India with better, with the whatever the experience they have gained over there. So this is how we work. Apart from that, we also bring the Nobel laureates to this campus so that our faculty, our scientists, they get the exposure by interacting with them and then gaining the knowledge with them. So few of them have also been three of them have also we have created in the name of these Nobel laureates, and they are hand holding our students. And then coming to the infrastructure, we have all the state of the art labs. Just to give the glimpses, these are some of the innovation lab, fax facility in the medical sciences. Then we have HPLC, GC, confocal, growth chambers, and then ripening chambers, FTIR, GCMS, confocal, scanning, SAM, and then all other facilities for agriculture. For different domains, we have different facilities. So, and this is the organic farm. And then these are the other, in the engineering side, we have the high-end computers and so on. And these are the aerodynamic lab, low speed wind tunnels and so on. And we have Amity Center for Excellence in Artificial Intelligence. So recently we have invested more than 5 crore rupees in setting up this Center of Excellence with 10 petaflop of computing power. So this is really helping a lot in developing this. This center works with across different domains. This is working with healthcare, it's working with agriculture, working with the sociology and everything aspect. So AI is helping different domains in creating these innovations. And then we also have the Center of Excellence in Nuclear Security and State of the Art Laboratory, which is supported by the Texas A&M University. So this facility has been created. And then we also have the Amity in Dubai. We have satellite ground station. So these are just glimpses of few. And then this particular slide will tell you how this mission of innovation is driven here. So we have our honorable founder president has given different missions. So we work in mission mode. So anything which we have to do in mission mode. So there's a mission impossible. It means we have to increase our number of projects. Then Mission Connect. We have to connect with different people. Like this meeting, what we are having is a part of Mission Connect. After we connect, then we find out what all we can work together. So this is the part of the mission synergy. Once we have identified what all we can do, work together, then we have mission outcome. What are the outcomes which we envisage by working together? And then mission atomic. If there is anything else which we see, other spark we see, we have to grab that opportunity and start working on that one. And these are DST Sponda TEC, I already told, Technology Enabling Center. And this is the MIT Innovation Incubation Incubator. We have nurtured more than 750 plus entrepreneurs and companies, and then employment has been generated, 6,000 plus employment has been generated. I think, and then we have DRDO based. This is one of the startup which has been got this funding of more than 1 crore rupees, which is Divyadrashti based on the AI. AI is being used to for this in this our defense services. And these are the different graduated incubators and resident incubators and virtual incubators, which are supported by MIT University. And then Industry Connect, we have many centers supported by the industry, all because of the leadership of our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Madam Chancellor Sir, and the Founder President Sir, that we have RICS MIT Build-Up Center supported by Tata, School of Logistics by CII, FICCI. These are the different company federation houses who are supporting these centers. And then we have MOUs with national and international universities. We have 160 and more than 192 international organization MOUs. So, and these are the areas of expertise which we have: data science, nanotechnology, robotics, astrobiology, artificial intelligence, photonics, bioenergy, food and agriculture, post-harvest technology, and then computational biology, cancer biology, genome engineering, public health. So you name the area, I think we have most of them. And these are recent research initiative like in click chemistry, stem cell, which I already told you. And we are working in the new area, frontiers area. And we have filed more. This is data is old up to 2022, but we have crossed more than 2,000 patents now. And we have published more than 5,000 publications. Sorry, more than 30,000 publications have been published in very good journals, including Lancet. And these are glimpses of some of the new innovations. So we have bioenzymatic reusable biosensors with graphene oxide, handhold sensors, natural polymer-based gelatin-free capsules. Just to give you some glimpses, then reusable water purifier, then biodegradable plastic, herbal mosquito repellent, herbal colors, then nano-based sponge efficiently cleaning the industrial effluent, self-sustained energy system, then a sensor for detecting the nitrous dioxide gas. And then we have this in agriculture, we have post-harvest technology, we have zero energy cool chamber, cool, Riplock, and so on. And then these are the Rootonic is one of our premier biofertilizer, biopesticides. Agrivoltaic is another one where the farmers can use for generating the solar energy as well as for growing the crop. Then water analysis and treatment in Vilaspur for where we have done. And these are some of the innovations in agriculture, are more like in food and agriculture, biopesticide, biofertilizer, and then valorization of the waste also. We have developed the like products from the fish waste also, like head and viscera and skin and waste from skin and gelatin. So we have produced the product from out of it, and these processes are patented. And then these are the triple conjugate which has been created for cancer therapy in the health sciences. And again, for the repurposing of the drug is another area where we are working. Novel synergistic formulation. We do the combination of the herbal drugs with the what you call allopathic drugs. We test the combinations, and then natural L-DOPA. We have developed this novel composition for the treatment of Parkinson's disease. Then targeted delivery through novel brain. And then these are the biomolecules which has been and they're by nanocomposites for drug delivery and wound healing. These has been developed in the biotechnology division. Then biogenic carbon QDS as in this year. And this is recently during the COVID time. So we use the AI platform to speed up the vaccine development. So through the bioinformatics, using the AI, this targets were found out for the vaccine development. Then DrugX is a sleep learning based platform. Yes. Okay, so I'll just quickly glance through. So list is long, so I'll just skip many of them. So now we have done the technology transfer also. We have more than 30 technologies has been transferred to different companies. And these are the list again. And then research initiative, already told about this one. So coming to the end, so we are working he also believes that I can say with the pride that my scientists, my researchers move with this confidence that they will do wonders and will add to the growth of the nation. And this will help making India not only a knowledge superpower, but also a general superpower. So thank you so much. And with this belief, this meeting is with all right. Okay, fine. Thank you. Okay, stop sharing. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for briefing about our Amity University Noida campus. Now, I would like to invite our esteemed guest to address us. First, I would request Mohammad Latife to address us, Vice President M. Over to you, sir. From there only you can, yeah.
Okay, thank you to Dr. Priyanka. Good afternoon, Professor Dr. Balvinder Shukla, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Shamila Muhammad Saleh from the online, Prof. Dr. Puji and Dayati, Prof. Dr. Marco Dantoro, our new friend from Indonesia, and our guest from Malaysia, Dr. Zaliha Yazid, and all of guests here today. Thank you for the great presentation, and there are a lot of angle that we can explore for collaboration both party. And it is a great pleasure and honor that we are here to highlight that collaboration we are embarking between MAT and JIM. I would like to highlight that we went here, Dr. Shamila, the CEO, and me already went here last time, somewhere in March, and from that we already have a few discussion with MAT team to expand the collaboration between MAT and JIM. I would like to highlight that discussion between JIM and MAT is to aim to provide a student from MAT University to provide a invaluable practical experience in the field of innovation and research to our throughout our program, Makerspace program in Malaysia. And by participating in this program, we believe the student will have the unique opportunity to build network with the professional and the innovation sector, thereby gaining insight and skill that crucial for their future career. And I believe the collaboration not only enrich the student learning experience, but also bridging the gap between academic knowledge and real world application. By working together, we can create a dynamic academic environment that promote groundbreaking research and pave the way innovation solution to the global challenge. And I'm confident that through this partnership, we will not only enhance the education experience, but also contribute meaningful to advance and also how the academic provide the expertise to community. Thank you, and look forward for the future exciting possibility and share success. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much thank you so much, sir, for the address. Now I would invite Dr. Zaliha Yazid, Associate Dean, National University Malaysia, to address us. Over to you, ma'am. Yeah.
Thank you. Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Professor Dr. Balvinder Shukla, Prof. Dr. Nutan Kaushik, Dr. BK Murthy, Dr. Sharmila online, and our friends here from Universitas Malang. Yeah, thank you for having us today. Yeah, it's a great pleasure to be here in India. And I actually have a presentation, but due to we are running out of time, so I think maybe Dr. Priyanka will be able to share with them the slide
Definitely,
later.
in online mode. Thank you.
Okay. So as for me, I'm from the Faculty of Economics and Management from the National University of Malaysia, or UKM, we call it there. We are thinking of having a collaboration, in terms of innovation. So we might be able to come up with something we can discuss on student mobility, research collaboration, so things like that. Yeah. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Zaliha. Now I would invite Dr. Marcus Diantro to address us. We have to be very quick. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Dr. Priyanka. Thank you, all of the collaborators, and also focus on the Professor Dr. Balvinder Shukla, also Dr. Priyanka, and all of the team of the MIT University. We come here together with Professor Puji. She is now Vice Rector of the Tertiary and Human Research Development. And all of the field what MIT already presents. Actually, I have a small presentation, but due to the time, so we can share. Please.
Yeah, in the online mode.
Yeah, thank you. All of the possible is open for us, also together with the professor from the UKM, also from EIM. So we would like to collaborate all of the possible fields, either from research, innovation, as well as the staff, as well as for students, and all of the communication for University of Malang and MIT University and all of the partners of Malaysia Research Institute. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. So our guest, Dr. Pooji Handiati, Vice Director and Treasury Human Resources. Can you address us within 1 minute? We are running
Okay.
sort of time. Yeah, ma'am.
Thank you very much. Good evening, all, especially of the Mrs. Sarmila Saleh from the Chief Executive of YIM and Vice Chancellor from the MIT University and the delegation. Thank you very much. The coming is very, very great for me. I hope the next forum group discussion until the collaboration of research and joint exchange student and also all. And I think the of the MOU until between the State University of Malang and Amity and YIM
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you
you so
very
much,
much.
ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. So we'll start with the felicitation. So I would invite all our
Say, two, three things which I would like to specify. I know you people have to go to our school also, and so what I would suggest that if you can, because I think not much discussion has happened between you and my team here. If I can suggest that quickly, you can have at least some discussion what exactly you people want to do, so that subsequent discussion can be online.
Yeah.
And otherwise, it is just touch and go.
Yeah.
So I think any widget it should have the very clear cut what we will achieve. And even if we have to have the next meeting online, I'm sure it will be required the next meeting online. And initial exactly what you are looking for, what we are looking for, because the one thing which I have understood that the training needs are there for innovation, for the youth, and the students' mobility to India. And I think if we can little bit discuss on that also, and then the collaboration for research and innovation that can be discussed online, because that's a very much individual one to one. It cannot happen this way. It can only be the one to one discussion. If the research area match, then the scientists will collaborate from the both the sides. And so if there's anything related to training, my senior colleagues are here from the agriculture, from the social sciences, from law, from biosciences, biotechnology, management, economics, so many areas. So if you have that, so quickly if you can let us know. And then accordingly, subsequently, you people can have the online meeting. So
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you. I just quickly had this thing. We have a funding opportunity which is called ASEAN, and for which we need three countries. And India, Indonesia, and Malaysia, all three can together submit one proposal, and that can immediately facilitate. Okay, okay, good. So that can facilitate the faculty and the student mobility. It gives very little money for the research, but it's good enough to start the mobility at least, and then start the collaboration. Yeah.
So once again, welcome and thank you to all our esteemed guests and other dignitaries who attended this collaboration discussion. Since we are running short of time, we'll start with the felicitation process. So for that, we would invite and request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, ma'am, to felicitate Dr. Mohammad Latife. Sujata ma'am. So thank you so much. So it is my privilege to extend a vote of thanks on behalf of Amity University Uttar Pradesh Noida for this fruitful and enlightening discussion. First and foremost, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to our distinguished guest, Dr. Sarmila Mohammad Saleh, Chief Executive Officer AIM, Mohammad Latife Samsuddin, Vice President AIM, Ms. Siti Sara Samsul Bahari, Senior Executive, Dr. Jalehai Yazid, Associate Professor and Assistant Dean from NIUM, Professor Dr. Marcus Diantro and Professor Dr. Puji Handiati from University Najari Malang, Indonesia for their invaluable sites and discussions. Your expertise and vision have greatly enriched our discussion. We also extend our sincere appreciation and gratitude to our respected Vice Chancellor, Madam Professor Dr. Balwinder Shukla, Ma'am, respected Additional Pro Vice Chancellor and Dean in Management, Professor Dr. Sanjeev Bansal, Sir, Dean Translational Research and Entrepreneurship Development, respected Dr. B.K. Murthy, Sir, Professor Dr. Nutan Kaushik, Ma'am, Director General Food and Agriculture Foundation, Director AIDS, Professor Dr. Sujata Pandey, Ma'am, Chair AIMMSCR, Professor Dr. B.C. Das, Sir, Advisor to Founder, President and Chairman, also Dr. B.K. Bandopadhyay, Sir, Director AISS, Professor Dr. Nirupama Prakash, Ma'am, Officiating Head AIB, Dr. V. Pooja, Madam, Professor and Head Center for Biotechnology and Biochemical Engineering, Dr. Nidhi Chaudhary, Ma'am, Professor Dr. Amit and Dr. Amit School of Economics, Dr. Mahua Bhattacharjee, Ma'am, Professor Dr. Ashish Mani, Sir, Professor AIDC, and all those who have keenly invested their time in organizing this event from both the university, Amity University and AIM for their meticulous planning and coordination. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you once more. Thank you.